In the recent Maharashtra elections, we have observed a record voter turnout of almost 65 to 66%. And this is interesting because in the last 30 years, we have not seen so many people of Maharashtra coming out to vote for the state assembly elections. Now here in this election, we are saying it's not the national level issues which are dominating. It's not any specific state level issue which is dominating. Rather, local issues, or we can call them hyper local issues, which are dominating this election. And why? It's not like people of Maharashtra, they do not care about any national issue. It's not like they do not have any one particular issue at state level. Rather, the state of Maharashtra is divided into different regions, and every different region has its own different kind of or unique problem. Because of this, in this election also, different issues matter to different localities. That's why we are calling this election is more or less dominated by local issues. Now, we can discuss the different regions of Maharashtra. If you look at the map of Maharashtra, you will see there are different regions. For example, here in the eastern side, you have Vidarbha. Here you will have Marathwada. Here you have western Maharashtra. This region of Mumbai is very different from any other part of Maharashtra. Then this northern part of Maharashtra. I am saying all these regions are very different from one another. If you look at from geographical perspective, yes, they are different. If you look at economy, they are very different. You can't compare the economy of Mumbai or economy of Pune with that of rest of the Maharashtra. Or you look at Vidarbha, it's a very much agrarian one. But you can't compare the agriculture of Vidarbha with that of western Maharashtra. So there are differences. And the differences move ahead in cultural aspects too. So you look at the culture of western Maharashtra and compare it with Marathwada or Vidarbha. You will find specific differences. Differences will be there in food habits. Differences will be there in terms of language, or we can call in the dialect. And overall, there is also a divide in terms of urban and rural areas of Maharashtra. So if I talk again about Pune or Mumbai, these are highly urbanized. And the lifestyle of these regions is very different from rest of the Maharashtra. So we are saying overall the state is very diverse and very complicated. Now, if you look at the state in detail, what kind of issues are emerging from these different regions of Maharashtra? So look at the western Maharashtra. The issues that arise are related to sugar cooperatives. In the western Maharashtra, you will find so many sugar cooperatives. Sugar industry is a dominating industry over there. So for farmers or the sugar producers, these sugar cooperatives are very important. And their voting behavior also depends on the government's action towards these cooperatives. Then irrigation facilities, that also matters to these people. And there was a plan that Foxconn was going to set up a plant in Maharashtra. But later on we got to know that it went to Gujarat instead of Maharashtra. And right now it's a very important issue when it comes to western Maharashtra. People over there are concerned about this issue, and their voting behavior depends to some extent on the capital which was supposed to come to Maharashtra. Now please understand, this is not a big concern for rest of the Maharashtra. That's why I'm saying the issues differ from different regions to regions. So for example, let's talk about Vidarbha. In Vidarbha, the farmers of Vidarbha, they are concerned more about the prices of soybean, prices of cotton, rather than the issues which are related to western Maharashtra. Then you talk about Konkan region. People over there are more concerned with drinking water. They want more drinking water to be supplied. Also, the region of Konkan, you will observe that there is very less industrialization in this region. So because there are no much industries, there are no more jobs over there. So jobs is a big concern in Konkan region. Then you go to Marathwada, very much known for the droughts. Marathwada is the most drought prone region in entire India, one of the most drought prone. And when it comes to Maharashtra specifically, people over here are more interested in knowing whether this issue will be resolved by the government or the upcoming government. Irrigation facility, this also matters to them. And then if you talk about northern Maharashtra, the people over there are concerned about the increasing onion prices. So overall, I'm trying to show you that how different issues matter to different localities in Maharashtra. Now apart from that, If you look at the political parties which are part of this election right now, there are so many parties: Shiv Sena, BJP, Congress, NCP, etc. And there are so many other parties also. Here, these parties do not have similar kind of hold in the entire Maharashtra or similar kind of influence in the entire Maharashtra. So for example, if you look at Western Maharashtra, you will see that NCP is having very much good influence or good hold over this region. They'll be getting up with many activities in this region. Similarly, in the Mumbai or Konkan region, you will see Shiv Sena very much influential. In the Marathwada region, you will see Congress and Shiv Sena, both are relatively in a decent position. And if you go back to this Vidarbha region, there you will see Congress and BJP will be fighting against each other. So overall, there are so many parties involved, but not every party is having substantial influence, substantial power and substantial activities in entire Maharashtra. So you will see that you cannot come up with one particular narrative and you cannot expect that only one party is going to get substantial number of votes or going to sweep this election of state assembly. Then one more problem is there which makes these elections hyper local, is that even if you go at localities such as at district level or at taluka level, you will observe that there are some families who are ruling since years. There has been generations of families. That means the grandfather was MLA or MP. Then after that the child became the same. After that the child of the same became. So there are generations of families who are ruling at the local level. They have a substantial influence in their region. I can give you examples such as there are Chauhan family, Pawar family, Thorat, Deshmukh. These are the families having local influence. So even if there are national parties involved, state parties involved, still these people or these families will have their influence which is going to influence this election. So overall, I am trying to show you that how Maharashtra election becomes very complicated and more or less dominated by hyper local issues. Thank you so much.